Hi guys, I would like to tell you some words about the fall of the house of Usher by Edgar Allan Poe. If you want to learn more about the most strange, mysterious, horrible story, stay here and enjoy it. First of all, let me tell you about the author of this haunting mysterious story. Edgar Poe was an American writer. He was known for his poetry and short stories full of mystery. Poe was one of the representatives of Romanticism in the United States. What is Romanticism? Romanticism is an artistic, literary, musical, and intellectual movement. It had emphasis on emotions and individualism. And that is true. Poe describes emotions, life of each character in every details. His works had an invaluable impact on the development of the genres of modern detective, science fiction, and psychological prose. The mysticism, doom, and abnormality characterize his works. So, are you ready to hear the short description of his work, The Fall of the House of Usher, to decide if it works reading and discussion? The whole prose is written using Gothic elements, gloomy, mysterious mansion, evil deceased atmosphere. Excessive antiquity, extraordinary dilapidation, white windows like vacant eye. It's Gothic place with decayed trees. Inside is very dark, old and cramped, crumbling condition of the individual stones. So, in this story, Poe used the archaic word tarn, or in modern English this word is not used anymore. It means a small lake. The water in this tarn are also salad. The objects in the house are also described in a gloomy Gothic way. The carvings of the ceilings, the somber tapestries of the walls, the ebon blackness of the floors. A massive fissure is a symbol of this story. The characters of this novel are all unusual. A narrator comes to his childhood friend's house for a visit. He notes a set picture of the house and surroundings. However, he wants to understand what is going on at this place. In the childhood, the narrator and Roderick Usher were close friends. Roderick and his twin sister Madeleine are the last descendants of the long noble house of Usher. Having met with the owner of the house, the narrator finds out about his strange hereditary illness. All his feelings are painfully aggravated. He painfully perceives bright light, loud sounds, bright colors. In fact, his whole life is filled with fear. The narrator spends the day communicating with Usher. He views Roderick's strange paintings, listens to his music playing the guitar, and reads books. Roderick seems to live with a fear of future. His sister Madeleine is very sick and her disease unknown. It cannot be defined by even doctors. And when she dies, her brother puts her into the coffin of their family. And after that, some strange things start happening. He checks for his sister in the coffin and sees that her cheeks is pink. Roderick is afraid that they have buried her alive. Usher becomes insane, uncontrolled, because after he kept her in a family crypt, he hears the screaming sounds of his sister more and more every day. Once he thought that his sister was in front of him, and he was dying of shock. Then the houses begin cracked down a fissure as a symbol of Roderick's life, and narrator runs out of the house. Frankly speaking, the story by Edgar Allan Poe hasn't impressed me. I don't prefer such set characters, events which are associated with illness, jeers, and gloomy lifestyle. I'm fond of stories full of life, laughter, love, and happiness. In my opinion, Roderick and his sister don't have sense of life and purpose. Their house isn't full of children and their laughter. Their family has been evolving abnormally, getting married with each other between relatives. However, I really enjoyed the ether narrative techniques he used through the story. His description of the house was full of bright epithets and metaphors. Landscape and the house fully reflect the changes taking place with the inner world of characters. It's up to you to read this novel or not. I would comment it to you to make your own perception if it's good or not. If you like sorrowful, dark, and full of death stories, and at the same time excellent descriptive moments, then you should definitely read it. If not, then read something else happy and fun. Thanks for listening. It was Sophia. Bye. Have a nice day.